Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the early 1900s. We're now in a time when the hometown nine from the early 1900s are the Northwest League champion Seattle Turks. They play their ball at Yesler Park on Capitol Hill. The World's Fair and over 3 million revelers have come to the Northwest on the campus of the University of Washington. It's a time of innovation with the beginning of manned flight and the first Model Ts coming off the factory lines, and the rise of the great game of baseball, led by superstars Christy Mathewson, Honus Wagner, and Ty Cobb. So hitch up your suspenders. Of the Northwest's premier barbershop quartet, 4.0.
Nobody ever told me that the sun could shine this way. Nobody ever showed me how the night could turn to day. I never knew that song.
And now, fans, welcome once again to Yesler Park. This is your Yesler Park announcer, Thomas the Orator Hutler, bringing you today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Chicago Cubs from Chicago, Illinois, as announced by their skipper, Dale Swaim. The first batsman playing at third base, number 24, Luis Valbuena. Let's meet your Seattle Turks, as announced by their skipper, Eric Wedge. The first batsman, the right fielder, number 9, Andy Chavez. There's a pitch from President Taft. Thank you, Mr. President. We hope you and the First Lady enjoyed today's ball game. And we appreciate the contributions you've made to the game of baseball for the very first presidential first pitch on opening day of 1910.
I'll tell you what, I love looking out and seeing these uniforms. The Chicago Cubs and Luis Valbuena leading things off, wearing uniforms from the early 1900s. The Mariners wearing uniforms when they were the Seattle Turks. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1.
Turn back the clock, guys. We're wearing wool uniforms back in the day. That'd be a lot more uncomfortable right now.
The 0-2 from Harang. That one is low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Mariners back in 1909. The Seattle Turks. They were the Class B Northwestern League, and they won the league pennant that year. I'm sure you knew all about that.
I do now. Thank you, Justin.
The Cubs in 1909, coming off that World Series championship in 1908. All Cub fans know about that one. They were second in 09 to the Pirates, and 4 players in the Hall of Fame from that ball club. Another 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes here from Harang. And there are 2 away here on this turn back the clock day in Seattle. And look at these gloves we have here.
Tell me that you could play first base with this thing. I mean, seriously, it's about the size of my hand.
How about this? This was the catcher's mitts.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to catch the ball with 2 hands with this.
Well, now you know why guys are hitting 370 and 380. I mean, how do you get anybody out with this?
How do you swing this bat, though?
Well, guys weren't throwing 95 with splitters.
Really?
Throwing those big old, yeah.
What was the big train throwing?
He was doing all right. I don't know if he was throwing 95. Guy was throwing every single day, too. You think he had a pitch count?
No, definitely not.